Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Mic is working. Let's proceed. Okay. Let's open Android Studio and deal with it. Android Studio bin Studio SVG Studio. Okay. I think I need to do this. This contains commented like no test. So if any of this happens, then there should obviously be a problem. So, but what I'm trying to do is, so let's leave the existing thing and let's just transfer everything. Login via GitHub. Yeah, otherwise, okay. We'll log into this. Morning. You have been submitted. Please close. Okay. Push. Version master. Push. Okay, everything is up to date. So if it's Instagram, this is what it needs to do. Let's add some comments. It's man and stuff. And it should end somewhere. I believe. So basically, if any comment happens, it needs to send this. Let's just get with this. If I don't know if the lighting is working or not. I'm just going to like my stream to just see if it's working on. Okay. But I forgot to put my headsets. Yep, looks like it's working. So basically, it needs to forward all the notifications to my backend for that. I don't really need to get all these. Just get these pipes and then output. Basically, do the same thing. Okay. So I don't need these. Where can I get the package? Hey, thanks for 2 likes. Whoever did the likes, thank you. Whoever did the like, thank you. So where you are connected, I could open a connection. So here it's going to start sending the post request, so that needs to say stay as it is. I just need to, I don't really need the URL, it's fine. The URL login, okay, it's not context, okay, that's fine. Okay, so basically these are the only changes. So I need to write some specific switch cases to get the objects of what I need, or else I can just like let it post all the information and then decide what I need to filter out. Android.text contains this. Let's comment these out. Need them. Then populate the JSON platform. So it needs to have text. Where is the text? Where is the text? Title. Oh, this is send post request. This is in the function. This is the function. So I basically need all these. So how can I get it dot notification equals notification? Okay. Val application notification dot package. There should be something with similar to packages. I don't have any extras. We've already made extra. Shrub dot bring find I need to get what application. Thanks for the like, whoever did it. Respect. I guess I didn't really run on. Respect. The line should just close by itself. Let me see if I fix it. But it should be hidden. That's fine. No, everything's no problem. No disturbance. Okay. So if I need to get all the application, let me just log it. Oh, there's a package name. If it's Instagram, I already added it. No, that's perfectly fine. I don't really have to change anything. If it's not Instagram, then what? If it's not Instagram, I need to still send it. Where am I getting the error? Let's just keep the Instagram as it is. No need of any changes in this place. No need of any changes here. And I don't think I made any changes here. Now what needs to be done is, if it's not Instagram, get the package name. Okay, let's get the whole information. And if text not empty equals to true, then that means if the text is not empty, there will be a post request. But why I'm not sending any post request? I mean, it should still send the post request. Let's start with the backend first. Coding, okay, so that's somewhere here. It can be called, let's say, OTP receiver or notification receiver. I don't know if I spelled it right. Receiver. What is the spelling? Notification receiver. RECEE. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Open with VS Code. How is Gocha? I never actually tried. Golang. Who is Golang? Did anyone try Golang? I can create a new project. I should create it. It should be created inside. Okay, location, environment, and probably it's better to press right click and open with something. Will we have the option to open with it? I don't really have an option. So I can just. One second, guys. Okay, I believe that I should be seeing an output here somewhere. Open photo as a Golang partner. Okay, notification receiver, to the files. Okay. So the folders, yes. Let's just give it all permission. Fine. Okay, so what else? New Go file. Empty file is stored as Go. So obviously it needs to have Go init or something. Go run init. There'll be something. Go help. Go building. Go more. Go install fiber. Next. I think the dot. Okay, this is for you. Okay. Support it outside a module to build and install. Go install the version like go install. Okay. Okay. I heard about it. Go init. What is it talking about? Go mod file not found in the current repository parent directory. Init go mod. The first part of the tutorial that do the solution analysis that okay, prerequisite. Start a module that others can use. I don't really need a module. So let's see. Do I have to create a module in Golang and everything? Okay. If you're writing a small package that doesn't have external libraries, okay. Small scripts, okay. That means I do need, okay. Go mod. Init. Notification receiver. We go ID. We go install fiber, the latest. What is still missing? Oh. Zero allocation. Some values return from immutable by default. Which will be reused. Like something is added. Okay. So this is what I need then. Every Go file will have a main function with like another language. New fiber. Dramatic. Paste as dot tools. Yeah, that's fine. See what I do. That's fine. Oh yeah. Okay. C dot thing. Close it. I don't need it. Let's see. Notification. Okay, that's done. So first, now what? Set the notification and set an expiry date. Then save it to update. What database should we use? What database? That's just printed body c dot. Okay. Where's it gone? Oh yeah. Chunky dot println body. That is what f is. Oh. Okay. Page perfect. I forgot how to convert this. See what does it return. Get a new data source. Driver. What does it do? SQLite. I don't think it's SQLite. I'm going to use the same DB board. So it should be working fine. What does it return? It returns the bytes. A body contains a raw body submitted to the post request. This method will decompose the body if the content encoding header is provided. It returns the original body data, which is valid only within the handler. Don't store direct references to the return data. If you need to keep the body data later, make a copy or use the immutable option. Okay, makes sense. But it's basically of type byte. I need to convert it to a human readable form. For that, I forgot what I used to do. State as a reference. Or the clip, just convert into a string and solve what I do. Let's convert it to a string then. String of body would be, let's say, 56, 89. That's fine. Okay, let's try run it. Go. Command and arguments are not the main package. What is that? What does it mean? Notification receiver or there is a notification. I'm gonna go run. What's this? I just pulled an all-nighter learning a new concept and was about to sleep, and here you are, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. Satyam, you have reached 150 points, man. Did you see that post? I think I need to put some sound so that I can listen to it. So, what are you trying to learn a new concept? What is it? I'm interested. RAG? Random access? No, that's not. Ensure file structure is correct. Well, I mean, that's where it is. Go some file, nothing's fine. I shouldn't be in package main. Yeah, I think it should be in package main. Sorry, boys. 1 second. New directory main. And go main should be inside main. Yes. Wait. Refactor is fine. Oh no. Can't remove it. It should be in this one. Okay. And yeah, it should be packaging. Let's see. Do you mind telling me what that is? Main go. Should be working now. For now, your message, postman. Is it related to computers or something else? System design. 89. Post message, yeah, localhost 5689 body. I have received it. So let's maintain a structure now. What do I need? I need what app it is. So this is what I need. Type struct. Should I mention like notification app struct? So first it needs to have an application. Type string and JSON application, fine. Did I miss something? Okay. Application and notification text. Notification text. The string text, fine. Let's have it in what is it for? Languages. Timestamp is perfect. So these are the things I need. I'm supposed to send these information. Okay, so let's save this and let's go into our Linux and basically trigger. Let's see. Then you can see the notification. We are receiving the notification, so that means the application itself is working fine. We just need to link it to the app now. So this is my Android application app. The reason I'm building this is I have a phone which I can't really control, but that phone receives some SMS which consists of bank OTPs, etc. So I want to see those in a website. I can use any paid services, but that's not what developers does. I don't know how to build things, so I'm going to build it. Satyam Singh Rag. Are you the same Satyam, bro? What? You have deleted your message. Anyways, if you are a different Satyam, welcome to the stream. Show my face. Sometimes it takes a second. If you are a different Satyam, then yeah, welcome to the stream. If you are the same Satyam, then still welcome back to the stream. It's been a while. If you're I'm the same one, bro. Yeah. Why do you have multiple accounts? I mean, I do have multiple accounts. I have one like my primary and one for the streaming. Yeah, I only have two. I do have multiple Gmails, but I don't really use them. So what was the right thing? It's retrieval argumental. It's completely about AI. I need to learn about AI. I don't really know much about it. About AI in specific. Back to gaming. Anyway, respect for you for learning those. I have respect. Okay, I think the audio is a bit too much. It's fine. Back to gaming. What I'm supposed to do? Yeah, I need to get all the notifications and send it. That's what I'm supposed to do. So let's do it. If it's Instagram, I don't really care about Instagram anymore, so that can stay as it is. Perfectly fine. But if it's not an Instagram, I need to send these. So I only have a text and title. So I need to know the app name. So if it's an app name, if it's from notification, that's what it happens. So let's remove it. Application name, where is the application? const application. Do we have const? I don't think we have application name or this application. What do I have? What do I have in the backend? So I have application, notification text, and times. So let's have application equals to what? That package name of print. That's what it is. Do the same thing. Val. Why is it has val? What does val mean? I mean it's variable, but should it be supposed to have something else? Well, timestamp I can like basically get it. Equals to, do we have a time? How can I get time in sorry in let's have another ChatGPT second here. I use ChatGPT for as a better search engine. How can I get time stamp in Android 2D? System time milliseconds. Yeah, this should be fine. What? Oh, this is the format. Okay. In Kotlin, please. I don't really have to mention please. Why are you about to sleep this early? What time is it? Let's have it in a human readable form. So these things, where is it? Time is okay. What a date would be called as well. We have these are fine. This is the formatted date, so I'm going to set it as timestamp equals to formatted date. Fixed. I have the application name, I have the date. Now I need the text. There are two kinds of text, subtext and text. I'm not sure what, and there is a title as well. So what I need to do is, let's have all three of them. Over time, I can decide which one to use. Yeah, let's remove this and have it to the left. I don't know if I can move this or not. How can I? Can I format? Holding? I haven't got holding. Okay, so I think I already have it. Text. So this needs to have a lot more information than just these. So let's say custom notification, or let's say all notification, which is of a type of text. Do we have any? I don't think we can assign any. Unknown. I don't think that's possible too. JSON object. That's perfectly fine. I can just assign the JSON object myself and then send the rest of the things. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I'm getting an error all the time. See, it can be an optional thing. I don't really have to say. Does it work fine? No. Okay, let's have this JSON equal to val and JSON equal to JSON object. How can I define a JSON object? JSON equal to JSON object with the function. Okay. Is it JSON object function, and I can just send it here. It could be good now. It's good. Send request and then JSON, or else we can have the. I don't think we can definitely need it or not. Or else we can basically reuse the same function. Fine. Send all notifications. So I don't need these. I just need a JSON object, and I don't really need to use the existing function. Can stay as this, and I can just use instead of JSON. I can do it by name. So instead of JSON, I can just do what is it? All notification. Okay, fine. And then comes this. This X. Okay, 9. That's 3. I don't know these. JSON data. JSON data equals to JSON object. Okay, JSON date, not JSON date, though. JSON data. JSON data output application, which is supposed to be application. I think it should be in Crystal, I guess. What is the issue? Let's see how I need to do it. Perfectly fine. I think I need to convert it to string. String any, string boolean, string double. That's what I'm trying to send. This is application. I don't see it. Type string. This is what I'm trying to send. These like this. Nope, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it could be comma. Okay. JSON data output timestamp. Read this timestamp, and it's going to be timestamp. Then comes the text. JSON data output. So let's see, title, text, and subject. Title, Title, text, and subtitle, subtext. Let's add all these. Let's add title for the title. Let's add title for the title, and let's add subtext. Yeah, text. Let's add these for these. Did I change anything? Oh, I think I changed. So text, oh, it could be title. Maybe. Okay, done. Now I have these. Oh, let's call the function. Send all notification to receive. No. JSON data. It should send the request to the same function like before. That's fine. That's better. Nothing really great. Did I add the function to like remove the notification? After I receive the notification, I'm like removing so that it won't pile up in my terminal or anything. On notification receive if it's
So too iconic says, hello world.
Welcome, iconic. For some reason your speak came through, but I don't really see your text yet. So this is how it looked. I don't. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. I think I have not scrolled it till now, bro. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's okay. Are my messages being declared? Bro is logged in completely. So I don't know. For some reason, maybe I didn't really scroll my website down. I wasn't really seeing those messages. EMD King, if you're still here, I'm so sorry. I didn't really see your message. My bad. Iconic, welcome to the stream. Have some Sprite. Show my face. It's completed, by the way. Back to gaming. I know it's not really gaming, but it is what it is. On notification posted, if it's
So too iconic says, that sprite looks different. Sutyum says, I forgot this also existed, lol.
It's fine. The more you use it, you're going to remember it. But I really admire speed command because I don't really have to look at the chat. It's fun, it's convenient and luxury. Show my face. So I don't know, it's zero sugar. If still available, I don't know if zero sugar is available in India. I came to know about this after I entered US. They say it's 0 calories. I think you're getting it as your. Oh, it's available. I wasn't really. I know that Diet Coke and Diet Sprite are available. It tastes good. It tastes fun. The more I drink it, the more thirsty I get. So that's why I have this. Almost 3 liters. If I drink from that, I'll spill it on my dress. So that's why I maintain this. So once that gets empty, I'm going to fill that this bottle using that big jug so that I don't really spill things on myself. I got this cheap Apple pencil so that I can use my iPad. It's really working great. The original iPad pencil costs Yeah, plus 10%. I don't really drink that much regularly, bro. I only drank it because we got few as tonight in probably 1 or 2 hours more. We are getting some guests. We just got some drinks. Yeah, nothing is really good for him. Even the original Coke is not really good. This one is okay. Comparatively, it's okay. But if you drink more than 3 or 4 in a day, obviously their cancer risk goes up. Back to gaming. So if you don't know what I'm trying to do, I have a phone in India which receives a lot of important OTPs and all this stuff. So I just want to forward them to my backend or a website so that I can view from here. That's basically what I'm trying. It's easy, it should be working. And the app is almost ready. The backend is also ready. I just need to test it. And then that's it. It should work fine. I'm just trying to find one more thing, which is once the notification is received, I'm removing it from the notification bar so that it won't get clustered a lot. I kind of forgot where the logic is. On notification received, okay. That's it. Did I say respect? No. Why did it get triggered? See what made it trigger. Looks like it just triggered. It thought that I said respect, but I didn't really say it. And even though if I have to say respect in like a separate word, it won't accept anything if I say in between words. If I use respect in between something, it's not going to work. It's fine. The sound is really, it's really loud. Back to gaming. Okay, on notification remove, where I'm removing the notification. Remove the notification. Yeah, this. Remove the notification. I don't really.
Satyam says, you said that's it and it caught it as respect.
That's it. How can these both match? But yeah, I mean that's the moment it took it as respect, but I still don't understand how can it take it as respect. That's it and respect are two different things. I'm talking about the pronunciation. It ends with T. That's it. And the other respect ends with respect.
Satyam says, I rewinded the stream and caught that.
No problem, man. But it works fine. I'm not going to worry about it at all. So I'm going to remove notification even if it's from something else. Remove the notification. I will make a comment here, it's useful. So yeah, basically this is done. I need to just deploy it and see. No, I don't really need to connect the backend as of now because I have made in the app there is a UI, a text field. I can enter the URL directly from there, so it's going to happen. So let's build it. Build APK.
Satyam says, I won't disturb now. Last speak message. This is a serious project. Smiley face.
From my face. It's not a problem. I don't really see that as a disturbing thing. See, if I really want to focus, why would I stream? I'm streaming so that I can have some conversations with you guys, have some fun while I cook. So don't get confused. It's fine. Yeah, use the speak command, use all the other commands. If I really wanted to do things without getting any disturbance, I don't think it understands emojis. Oh, smiley faces. Oh, yeah. So the thing is, I didn't really apply any logic. Well, so back in 2022 or 2021, if Iconic remembers it, if someone uses emojis, the speak command would throw like, don't use emojis, you noob. But I think it understands smiley faces, but if you enter anything other than, if you enter the two emoji, so try to enter this, like speak and use those icons, those won't really work. I'm sure about it. See, those won't really work. Because finally, it in the end, it's going to analyze in JavaScript. Doesn't matter if I write my logic in Golang. The text-to-speech is going to be happening in the browser, and the browser instance is running in OBS. So JavaScript just emits it removes all the emoji. In order for me to analyze emojis, I need to mention like, okay, if any text starts with like the colon and ends with colon, and then I have to have a library to realize what the colon is, and then replace that. Okay, if it's like laughing out loud, then it's laughing. It's too much work, so I just ignored the emojis. If there is any emoji, it's going to ignore it. But somehow I didn't realize it's going to understand the smiley face. That's smart from whatever the package we are using. I didn't really implement that feature myself. It'd be inline. Okay, let's build this. Back to gaming. Okay, I forgot. I pressed something here. Generate APK. Okay, generate APK. It does do. Where is the? Okay, it's happening somewhere in down. I realize speak command. Yes, some people really use it, but no one is really using those filters. So I really I think I have.
Satyam says, respect.
You can't really figure it. If you want to figure it, I can make some modifications and let you do it. But you guys want to figure it? I once gave access to my OBS and those alerts to my viewers, and it was really a spam. I mean, yeah, it generated some interactions to my stream, but it was not really fun. But if you want it, yeah, no problem. I can like set some points to it. Oh, I was about to get embarrassed in live stream. So yeah, I can set some points and then.
Satyam says, some features must enable the respect from us too.
Okay. Well, it's really easy. I already have all your comments anyway, so I can just add one more condition to it and it's going to handle. I can actually implement more features like that and set those for some points, let's say 100 or 150, so that there will be less spam. I think it's going to be good. Instead of let anyone doing it, so initially I'm going to let anyone use it, but later on I'm going to set you for some point. So the number of comments you make, each comment gets you 1 point. That's how it is. Keep it simple. Don't really over-engineer things. But points and the number of comments are different. Hey, Satyam, I have developed this thing. You can see it. It's still in progress, so don't really take it that serious. So if you go to my website, you see YouTube, you click this, and I'm trying to build this new thing. So you will see top viewers. So obviously you guys are my top viewers. And then comes the new viewers who has joined very recently. So yeah, these two people, I mean one is obviously yourself, are the new viewers of the stream and old users of these. So what happens is sometimes, so let's say Naveen Viper. So he joined my YouTube along that, but he's not really consistent. So he might not be in here, but he's one of my old viewers. So that's why there is this section. You can still search like all your things. Let's say Satyam, you will see this. And when you press it, there will be a new page. It will show you the first live stream which you joined and the last comment you made. This is your last comment, obviously. Some features must be enabled to respect first. Join this one. So I can like add like last scene something. And this is your last stream you made some comments on. This is the first stream. It will work, I'm sure.
Satyam says, looks cool just as the GitHub contributions graph.
Yeah, this is the first stream you have joined 2 weeks ago. I think this is the first stream. So yeah, that's how it is. Okay. I uploaded a reel actually, but no one's viewing it. Fine. So yeah, there's still some work. There's still some work left. I need to make it a little bit more good looking. And obviously, I don't really have a lot more ideas of how to display this data inside this components. There's a good thing about this. The thing is, this website. Thanks for the like, whoever did it. Thank you so much. If you are new or if you're old viewer, don't worry, just type something in the chat. It's fine. So again, this entire website is a static website, or more like there is no React or anything inside this. These are my blog websites, so I write some blogs as well. So in order to make them a lot more search engine optimized, I'm not using any WordPress or React or any server-side rendering. This is all pure HTML and stuff, except these components. From whatever you see from here, or not from here, but from here, everything is like server, like the client side window, or you can say React view. So it's going to fetch my viewers and going to show it in this. So I'm using Alpine here. I'm not using React or Angular. I'm using Alpine. It works really great. I don't really see any problem. So this component is also a dynamic. So this page, you can see this. I don't know why there are 2 slashes. It should only have 1 slash. I can fix it. 3 points. This is the day join. This is the first stream and this is the last. Yeah, I need some ideas to make them look a little bit better. I can work on this myself. So these are the 3 sections: the top viewers and the new viewers and old viewers. I don't know why Anton is not coming back.
Satyam says, is it on GitHub?
Oh yeah, it's on the GitHub. Yeah, I think it's on the GitHub, and you can see main blocks. Yes. So this is written in Hugo. If you are aware of it, I think it's the fastest static site builder. So it's not a WordPress or anything. You can write your basic website in Markdown, and it's going to generate the HTML files. So obviously those are going to be really quick. You don't really need a hosting service or anything. Yeah, it's the fastest. So I'm using that, but Hugo gives a lot of customizable, like you can customize a lot of things by yourself. It's just you need to know how to do it. There are a lot of ways to do it. So somebody adds React inside this, somebody adds Angular inside it. So limits, there is no such limits. Everything is JavaScript in browser. So anything is possible. It's just there is no tutorial or there is no right way. It's just up to you. So some people use YAML, some people use thanks for the like. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying this Hugo project. It's awesome.
Gaming Kidzas says, college daba Peten na stream kozam bro.
అంత జోకులు ఏదో నడుస్తుంది నాకు తెలిసి అటెండెన్స్ ఏం లేదేమో ఇంటికి వచ్చి ఉంటాం మంచిగా. Okay, so this is what I'm doing in Satin. So inside layout, there should be single page, single. Oh, not this one. Sorry. That's partial. Have I not pushed it 3 days ago? I did push my in a second. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, single user. So yeah, this is entirely Alpine JS. So there is only one page. HTML doesn't know there are. So obviously this is the case. You can't really generate each page for each user. That's not going to work. So
Gaming Keedsa says, attendance 90% unnadium veltham CLG key after movie key velthan accord, girls thon LE.
Girls the name. అంటారు మంచి రసిగాలు మీరు అంతా. Hey, 180 points. You saw that closed, bro? So the thing is, I cannot really create each website for each user. So that's why I'm using this Alpine JS. So the moment you see this web page, it's going to pull in the user ID and it's going to make a post or a GET request from my backend server. It's going to get it and it's going to show it here. That's what it does. Don't mess with my backend, please. It works, right?
Gaming Keedsa says, Sir Nico na project Guruthu on Nadia.
ఉంది. నేను దీంట్లో నీకు చెప్దామా, షో మై ఫేస్, దీంతో బొమ్మలు వేసి నీకు చూపిద్దామా. అరే పని చేయరా దరిద్రుడా. Okay, let's talk about TypeScript versus Java. Simple. I'm not going to go too complicated. So there is a thing called JavaScript, which is a dynamic language. It doesn't know any difference between string, boolean, or anything. It's back to gaming. Okay, I'm going to tell you the basic difference, which I know. Then I'm going to show you some. Let's Google it and show you the real differences. So this is simple. Imagine this. So on one side there is TypeScript, on one side there is JavaScript. So this is something like this. JavaScript is in this circle and then comes the TypeScript. So TypeScript, there is no way you can run TypeScript by itself. TypeScript cannot be run, cannot be executed. You have to convert every TypeScript file into a JavaScript. That's when things get executed. So TypeScript just adds some static typing to the JavaScript so that you can bring a lot more better developer experience. That's a starting difference between TypeScript and JavaScript. So whatever you write in TypeScript file, let's say you write interface and everything is going to be converted into JavaScript, and that can be executed. That's the basics of it. So you can ask, why are people using TypeScript? They can use JavaScript alone. But JavaScript is a dynamic programming language. Dynamic language. Ignore my handwriting. So what does it mean? That means there is no static typing to it, which means if you initialize a variable as a string, you can use the same variable x equals to false. And JavaScript doesn't really worry about this. So that's not a problem. That's how dynamic languages work. That's how Python also works. So in order to solve this problem, I don't really call it as a problem, but in order to fix this, or in order to bring some static typing to this, so that's when they brought TypeScript. So the first difference is obviously if you initialize a variable x and give a specific type of boolean and set it to false, you cannot set this variable to a string somewhere else in the code. TypeScript won't allow. So it brings a lot more security, a lot more reliability of your code. It's not really that simple. The more you type it, you need to you can actually enjoy it also. So there comes like interfaces, types, and also generics. So TypeScript is a lot mature language now. It has a lot more features these days. So these are the differences, like the basic differences. Of course, I can talk a lot more about TypeScript, but if you can ask me more questions, I'm going to explain it. So in order to convert this TypeScript to JavaScript, there are a lot of libraries. The majority, the popular ones are TSC, NS, TS Node or something, TS Node, etc. There are a lot of compilers which convert this JavaScript to TypeScript. Some use this. There is SKSC. There is something with Rust as well. Someone has actually written some. There's a Rust package which converts TypeScript to JavaScript, and pretty recently, Microsoft has moved to Golang in order to build their TypeScript to JavaScript conversion applicable, the logic. That means anything TypeScript is also written in TypeScript. So that's actually one problem where everything needs to be converted to JavaScript in order for you to execute. So that's why they are bringing another language to do this process.
Gaming Keats says, I applied for full stack dev.
So full stack dev must know TypeScript. There is no other way. Angular, you have to, in order for you to write an Angular app, you need to learn TypeScript. React, yes, you can still do JavaScript, React, but TypeScript is really a superior language than JavaScript. And there comes React Native. In order for you to build some mobile apps like cross-platform, you can use React Native, which uses TypeScript or indirectly.
Gaming Keats says, they asked Golang also.
Yeah, Golang is really getting a lot of. It's getting a lot of focus. It's a really good language. It keeps things simple. It doesn't really over-engineer things like Java. Everything is a class. No, it's really a good language. So let's start with the definition differences between types. If I miss something, you guys can know it in a better way.
Gaming Keats says, Flutter, Kotlin, Spring, Ani asking bro.
Flutter, Kotlin, and Spring. So that means they are going, instead of using React Native, they are using Flutter for apps, and if for backend they might be using Spring. And then comes Golang. They probably use Golang in cloud because
So too Iconic says, I don't really get JS yet alone any other thing, so I am more inclined to CPP, Python.
So Iconic, there's one difference. The reason you're not really into JavaScript or TypeScript alone because you do a lot of C++. C++ people, they handle different things. They don't really build full stack web applications, or they don't really build websites. They build some CLIs or some system level programming or embedded engineering. You don't really see TypeScript in this language. So that's why you don't really see any necessity of discussions related to TypeScript. But the moment you come into the
Satyam
website,
says, CPP is more towards low-level engineering.
Yep, that's true. C++ is more towards low-level engineering. TypeScript is a really good language. I enjoyed JavaScript just because of TypeScript. The moment I started doing TypeScript, I hated writing JavaScript and Python. I only do Python because first thing, I only do Python when I do lead code, and the other thing is if I'm getting paid to do it. Other than that, I don't really have any interest in doing Python myself. Or else just to spin off some quick applications. Let's say I need a HTTP server fast, then I can do it. So let's go with the definition difference between TypeScript and JavaScript. So TypeScript is better for projects that ensure safety and stability and easy to maintain in long run. Easy to maintain in long run is a 100% win because JavaScript, this is what happens. So let's say you have a big project which has 50 files, and each file has its own function and its process, etc., etc. TypeScript, let's say there is a function defined in let's say 40th file, and you are calling this function inside first file. You made a changes inside the parameters. Let's say previously there were 2 parameters, now there are 3. In JavaScript, it won't warn you that, hey, there is a parameter missing until you execute it and go to the component or do some logic, JavaScript won't really show an error. But the moment you do this in TypeScript, it's going to show that, hey, the function name has changed. That means it will show you all the other references the function is being used, and you need to update it. You can mention question mark and just let it run. You can still use, there's a thing called any. So the moment you use any, TypeScript going to forget about it. It's going to think like it's JavaScript. So it's not going to validate those things. So yeah, TypeScript is a really good language. There are like question marks, there are like this exclamation operators. There is optional the optional operator, whatever this is called. Yeah, this has a lot of plus points. So if you are into like web development side, start with JavaScript, but definitely learn TypeScript. It's awesome. Let's see if I miss any other things. Oh, this image actually shows a lot of good things. Let's see. Oh yeah. So this is JavaScript, and basically this is TypeScript. Everything is compiled to JavaScript. The browser cannot run TypeScript. No one understands TypeScript. So you need to convert JavaScript into TypeScript. That's when it's going to show it to you.
So 2iconic says, the club I am in are doing everything in Next.js.
The club I'm in.
Gaming Pizza says, 2K soon.
2K soon. Oh, you're talking about my subscriber count. Yeah, after 1,000, I still need 8. I thought it's 1999. Hey, good morning, Paji. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Show my face. Welcome back. Back to gaming. The club I'm in doing everything in Next.js. See, Next.js is also a fine language. I think Next.js uses TypeScript. Yeah. Yeah, I think Next.js you have an option to go with JavaScript by default. So there's an alternate for TypeScript which is known as there's something called JS doc. So there are people who don't really enjoy TypeScript. They think it's too much. They think like that's not what JavaScript is made for. JavaScript was developed as a dynamic language because of those advantages. Then why are people adding types into it and making it as a statically typed language? So there are people who don't really enjoy TypeScript. TypeScript brings you a lot of errors, a lot of issues. So in JavaScript, you can write a function in 5 minutes that can take like 7 to 10 minutes in TypeScript. If you are good with it, if not, it's going to take 20 minutes just to understand what the error is trying to say. So yeah, there are people who don't really enjoy TypeScript. For them, there is an alternate called JS doc. It's basically a lot of documentation done for each function. It almost does the same thing as TypeScript. It adds the security or the errors where it warns the user that, hey, this function might have been changed, you might look into it. But TypeScript is like, this function has changed, you need to handle it. JS docs is like, this function has changed, try to look into it, maybe there might be an issue. So that's the difference between these two. So if you are a developer who is confident that he doesn't get any errors, you can go with JavaScript with JS docs. If you are someone like me who want the IDE or the language itself to be smart, that hey, you are making a lot of changes, so these can break or these can be built in a different way, then yeah, TypeScript is a good language. I don't think anyone will say this, but Golang static typing is good, but I still prefer TypeScript static typing. I personally feel TypeScript static typing is a lot mature and a lot futuristic than Golang.
Gaming Keedzas says, 5 minutes low vastat.
Alright, let's go back to my project. I even logged out. Probably there should be the APK file now. I don't know where it would be. Does anyone know where can I get the file from? build up. I think this is the one. I wish it shows me where it is built. Object
So too
glitching.
iconic says, lost your helicopter picture?
Oh no. I'm using a virtual machine, so yeah, the helicopter picture is still right here. Hey, this is one of my favorite shots, bro. I'm not going to get rid of it pretty soon. Unless I find something better than that, yeah, probably. Let's see where are my photos gallery. I feel this is also a lot better. Yeah, I still feel the helicopter shot is an awesome one. This is the wallpaper for my laptop, and this is the one I use for my phone. There are a lot of icons on top of it. So, uh, show my face. Show my face. This is what I use in my phone. I really like this one. Oh, I forgot the chat. Other than that, there are nothing. Yeah, this is a good shot. If you're into landscapes, then yeah, it feels good. This was my wallpaper for almost a year. It's a wonderful thing. What else? Oh, this one. This cute dog. This was my wallpaper for my. I used to have an ultra wide, so this was the wallpaper for that for almost my BTech third year. It's really an old photo. That's it. That is my beginner levels where I don't really know what I was doing. This is a good shot. This is one of my friend. This is my sister's. Sukhoi, you made yourself. You're talking about like a render or something, or with a port schema or something like that. It's still impressive that you made yourself. Or did you like took Sukhoi, removed the background and edited it? Send me that, man. I'm curious. I'm into edit myself. I don't really edit too much, but I try to keep things simple so that you don't really notice that I edited it. So that's what an editor of myself I am. My English is terrible today, mostly every day, but fine. So what I'm doing? Okay, the APK must be built, but I don't see it. If you guys can remember where I can get those down. Background code. Hey, thanks for the like, whoever did it. Satyam, you just like now? I need to bring something opposite to respect. So I have respect, but I need to add something else. I think in the next stream, that's what I'm going to do. So guys, suggest like, oh, welcome back in case you reached 190 points. Oh, one was, oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. You gave me like, the more you like YouTube. It really gives me a lot of happiness when you guys use the speed command. I feel happy that, okay, something I built, people are using and it's working fine. That's awesome. Oh yeah, static project. Let's deal with that first. Okay. You don't need this. Okay. Well, what kind of website do you want? So this is my idea. There will be a navigation bar up here. You said something about carousel. Speak command gauge use JSON. So he's asking what I use for speak commands. Oh, back to gaming. I think I can give you the access for these. So let's note those things. So guys, tell me this. I'm going to work on your website gaming pits, no worries. So
Satyam
Satyam wants,
says, respects opposite add salute for being ignorant.
so I need to add opposite of respect
Gaming?
and well, I said respect, so I thought I'm giving respect. Let's ignore it. So I need one to be added opposite of respect. And what else? Respect needs. Oh, I give access to viewers. Okay. Control screen. Back to gaming or space cam. I'm not going to say those words. So hope you guys see face cam. Okay. Then so you guys can figure this thing by yourself. You guys can also. I need to add opposite of this thing. What else you want me to add? So I'm going to add some points for these so that there won't be a lot of spam. Cool. So what else? Any idea, guys? Opposite of respect. Yeah, do you guys need anything? I can add this in an hour, no problem. So yeah, gaming kits, pen for now. No, I didn't really buy any pen. I just bought a used, sorry, not used, a cheap Chinese Apple pencil. I don't really have an iPad with me right now. So that's the problem. I don't know how to connect my iPad to my Windows so that I can show it to you on my screen or in the stream. So once I figure out that thing, I'm going to use my iPad. Until then, I'm stick to using my mobile. So let's start. So yeah, my idea is to have a logo here and
Gaming Kids says, El Gato Letue.
there. English clip. I do have my Elgato. It's HD60s. It's putting right here. I don't know if you can see me. Show my face. It's putting some. Yeah, you see this? My sweet Elgato. So I'm using my Elgato to send my primary monitor display to my streaming PC. I'm already using my Elgato. Okay, so have a logo here and then add some navigation options. I don't really know what website you're trying to make, so I'm just going to have it here. So you can add some breadcrumbs, something like this, to display more options, or you can add some drop down for any of the options so that you can expand. Yes, this thing actually works. Back to gaming. So this, let's start with the beginning. Let's start with the basics. So this is the logo. These are the like navigation options. You can enable some drop down so that it can expand and show more options to the user, depending on what option you have selected. And this is the breadcrumb or hamburger, whatever you call it. It can expand, or you're talking about a static site, so the functionality doesn't really matter anyways. So you can, you said something about carousel, so let's try these.
Gaming Kids says, bro, it's just a static page will be covered in 50-inch vertical TV, no options required, just a static page with animations.
So just a static page with animations. Let's do this. So yeah, carousel. If you don't really want animation, what do I have? What can I put in title? So Satyam, yeah, this pencil works great. I tested it. It works exactly like the original. So yeah, no regrets. I just couldn't find a way how to bring my iPad screen to the screen. Okay. And after this, let's have some cards or blocks, which has like latest
Gaming Keats
alerts.
says, like I am sending you in Discord the layout.
Okay, you already have the layout, then what do you want me to do? It's unfair, bro. If you already have the layout, what do you want me to do? Library. Do you guys remember where is the output folder of this? Notify app build generated response. No.
Gaming Keats says,
Outputs?
any additions, anything better?
Any additions? Anything? But let me see. Okay, you have. So this is the layout, bro. So you want me to turn this layout into something else? Okay. Additions to that. Let's use let's use this image. Copy image. Put it here. So let's just expand this. So yeah, what I say, create an icon, or let's have an icon here, or some options here in the nav bar, the hamburger or breadcrumbs or whatever you call it, have it here. So this is the carousel, obviously. So you'll be showcasing ads or latest things which are happening. That's, you can see what kind of project are you trying to make. Are you making a college website or a fest or an animation? What do you want? So yeah, this is, I don't know what to put inside this. Then comes the footer. So in footer you can just mention like
Gaming Keats says, Avanthi digital notice board bro.
Yeah, okay, yeah, notice board. So banners are basically used to showcase something which is new and you want user attention on it. So whatever the things you feel like, just add it there. Okay, it's a college. So then after you add those, what else? So first, in the options, you're talking about a college website. So let's add some admissions. Let's have like a student login or a faculty login, something like that. And what should I do with these blocks? So let's talk about footers first. Looks like that is simple. So in footer, let's make it a little bit big. And here, let's add like a person's face, like a HOD or principal, and his code. Like he wants to say something nice about the college, add it here.
Gaming Keats says, static page showcase on TV.
Yeah, I know it's a showcase, but still have those buttons so that users can see what we are trying to make. So in the footer, just yeah, let's have something nice, whatever this person has to say, and let's have some important links here, as well as some important links here, and the college logo, copyright information, etc. So footer is done. So in here, from the carousel, you can have all the important information which is happening currently. In the in the second division, you can add feedbacks, student feedbacks. Let's say alumni feedbacks. Let's say there is let's talk about placements. Placements is an interesting thing. So inside in this section,
Gaming
you can use it for placements.
Says, boxes is about updates like any event update, no testimonials.
So no testimonials. So event
Satyam
updates
says, testimonials.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. When I say testimonials or whatever, he doesn't like it, but Satyam likes it. So this is the thing, gaming is Satyam and we know how to build websites, but you don't. So that's why I'm talking. So obviously for engineering college website, there are only a few things which are really important. First.
So Too Iconic says, add buttons for lost and found and another for events.
So for any college, there are a few things. Let's find this. So for any college, make it big, please. So for any college, what are the important things? Placements, Admissions.
Gaming Keedzas says, but they gave me requirements but no testimonials.
So they specifically told you about no testimonials. Okay, let's forget about testimonials. Testimonials. What is it called? Testimonials. Yeah. Admissions. And these are the important things. I don't really see any other than this. You guys see anything else? Admissions, exams, like events, like or we can call it as fest, something like those, or job fairs. There should be something called alumni section, alumni, whatever it is called, alumni section. Yeah, I think these are the only things which I see which are really important for a college. If you don't want testimonials, then what else you can have it here? Results, but again, you cannot have results page on the home screen. So let's pick
So
some.
Too Iconic says, PYQ or study materials and lost and found.
Well, that's a good idea, Iconic. But the thing is, this is like the entry page, the first page of the college website.
Satyam says, for reference you can check any random college.
But that's what I was about to do. Let's see. Let's go into one of my university which I graduated from. So see admissions, placements, and what else? Obviously, someone speaking really good about the university, and there comes the events. You see alumni things, and yeah, again placements and all the companies. So these are the only things which are required for a university or a college. Admissions, like spot again. Basically, these are testimonials or events, you can say. And there comes the what again, talking about university achievement, sports. I don't really see any other interesting things to add in a website.
Gaming Keedzas says, Bagunadai bro me CLG website link petu.
Okay, if you want to use a website, use it. You can basically do the same thing. Perfectly fine. Okay, problem solved. Promotion. Oh yeah. Now let's go back to my programming thing. Promotions are done now. Let's get back into programming. I need to buy some other headphones, bro. The thing is, this elastic band, it has lost its capacity and it's starting to like completely drop over my ears. Instead of holding it in this way, it feels good, but it falls down. It's fine. It lasted for like what 4 to 5 years now, so I'm not going to bother about it. Do anyone of you know any in-ear gaming headphones? I want something which is long. I don't really need a mic.
Satyam says, how's DSA going?
DSA is going. I remember that. I did it for one day. I solved 7 problems. Pretty basic. I went to Strivers. That's something like this. So I solved 7 problems. I don't know if my login still says it or not. So yeah, looks like I solved 6 problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I learned a lot.
Gaming Keedzas says, go for IEMKZX.
IEMKZX. I learned a lot actually, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have any regrets, anything. So I can do this problem as well. Linear search, no problem. Find a union. This can be done in an optimized way. Find a missing number. So yeah, I think after this, I can go to the medium. So this is the problem. While following these, I don't think I can reach my destination any quick.
So Too Iconic says, I uploaded WP in Gamers Den.
Hey, VJ, welcome to the stream.
Satyam says, yeah, it's good for long-term DSA learning.
True.
At the end, that is what matters.
So that's why I just wanted to stick to this. It's fine, I guess.
Gaming Keedzas says, DSA from when?
Oh, in the last stream, I actually didn't do it after that, but in my previous stream, that was I did. I did lead code, and in the next day, next stream also, I might do lead code, but I think I want to work with these first and then do DSA. So by this week, I'm going to assign some. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a framework which lets me do this thing in an easier way, so that I don't really have to change a lot of code. I'm thinking to have like a dynamic database or a JSON file or something, and I can just add the ID of my action and the name. Those are the only two things which are needed in order for me to trigger an action. So that I will let the Golang application to let me input these values one time, and it's going to save it so that I can just dynamically add it right away. I don't really have to modify the code. For that, I need to do some brainstorming. So that needs some time. So that's the next step I'm focusing, and it's going to be interesting. Brainstorming is going to be interesting. If I don't really do brainstorm, there is no development in program. You can just do like a switch case or if condition and just do each one. That's not really optimized, or that's not what really I want to do. So yeah, I'm going to build a framework out of this, and let me do this thing in a good way. So this is my first priority, then I'll go with the DSA. I'm not saying DSA is bad or this is not more important. It's just what I prefer. For me to have fun in life, I want to do this rather than this. I need to do this, that's why I'm doing it, but I want to do this. Yeah, as simple as that. So what were you talking about? Yeah, so these are the one. I think there are some problems with this. If you think these are good, which one should I buy? There are a lot many features.
Gaming Keetsus says, any update about job market?
I don't really see testimonials again. I don't really see any good news as of now yet. So it is what it is, man. What I'm doing. Okay, I have the APK file. I think it should work. So now what I'm supposed to do this. Let's focus on Golang.
Gaming Keetsus says, NXT year my pass out.
Oh my god. Gaming Kids, I'm seriously telling you, do this. Stop wasting time. Follow this. You have one more year.
So 2 Iconic says, I just want a PSU job.
Why would someone dislike those? I don't know why the action is putting Thanos face on my face. Let me just try to fix that thing. Why would you dislike? Who is the person who disliked? Tell me what you didn't like. Okay. Where is the cry face? Okay. Oh, it should be N. So let me change it to N. Oh, not M, dude. It's N. It's smaller. Where are we? Okay, this should be fixed.
Gaming Keetsus says, Striver A2Z OKYT low Kuda untie.
See, Gaming, I'm not making time pass. Do this. If you don't do this now, I didn't really do any DSA or lead code when I was in my graduation. Luckily, I was interested in programming, so I somehow made my career. But if I was you, I would have started doing this. So try to put some hours into this. If you can do this, fine. If not, ignore it. If you don't go with lead code. There is other one which has like 150 problems. Roadmap. Yeah. It says 150.
Gaming Keetsus says, DSA shilling.
Yeah. So it says 150 and you feel like you can achieve DSA in a less time. But these are for those who has already done some lead code. So you can clearly see prerequisites, dynamic arrays, hash, usage. So these questions are for those who has good practice in a lot
Satyam
of
says,
DSAs.
DSA sets up the foundations no matter what domain of tech you are in, it's a must IMO.
100%. Nothing can be better than that. So yeah, it feels like you can achieve a lot more in a less time, but these questions are made for those who has already done a lot of DSA. They just wanted to revise few things. But this sheet over here, it is what I think it has 400 questions or something. It feels a lot, but if you start doing it, you don't really feel that thing. So once you do this once in life, then you can do this n number of things, n number of times, and you don't really feel like you're missing out. So I would suggest start with this. Once you do this, then move to any other 150, blind 75. Don't really start with this unless you are really talented and you see a question and you get the answer. Then yeah, you can go with this or blind 75. If you are not, then do with this or go with this. It's almost 12. I think I need to wrap up. I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, I will be late for tomorrow work. I didn't really do much today, but fine. I enjoyed the stream. Where is the close thing? Suspend. Yeah, if
Gaming
you guys.
Kidzas says, no office?
Yes, no office, remote, but I do have my office machine right here.
Satyam says, TBH Striver sheet is the go-to, I'll also continue it, smiley face.
It's true. It's a good sheet. They really added a lot for those who are absolutely beginners. That's really a good reason. Don't go with those Instagram reels which says like follow these. I only have 25 questions. Solve these, you will get everything. Those are like, okay, if you solve 150 hard problems in Leap Code, obviously you are a lot more talented. So that's the game they are trying to play. But this sheet has everything you need to know. It has from basics to advanced. One tip I can
Gaming
give for
Kidzas
you.
says, DSA equals job.
Initial job, yes. Hey, puppy.
Anton B says, hell yeah.
Siddharth Muppala, mama ettuno are puppy. So there is a friend of mine, Siddharth Muppala, school friend. Anton, welcome to the stream. Hi. You're too late. I was about to drop the stream and you're here. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Show my face. I would like to pay some respects to my friends. So respect. Respect. Oh, you have been watching the whole time. Okay, awesome. So I was showing this gaming kids. So you start with this list. Start it today or tomorrow, doesn't matter. Start with this. So if you think like you already know how to solve this problem, let's say you pick this back to gaming. Thank you. So if you see this problem, you know already how to solve it, you know the optimized way. Don't really code it, just move to the next question so that you can save some time. But do these. They're like what, 950. The graphs is really too complicated. I don't really think you need to do this. But do like arrays, strings, recursion, and linked list. It's fine. Do it until step 7. It's fine. Stacks and queues, if you want to do it, fine. Sliding windows, 2 pointers, these are important. So do it. Yeah, you can skip all these problems unless you are trying to apply for Google or Amazon, and no one really cares about this. But arrays, must and should. Binary search, it's up to you. Strings, again, important. Linked list, important. Recursion, important. I don't really need bit manipulation, XOR, stacks and queues, not really needed. Try to learn 2 pointers and sliding window. Heaps, don't really necessary. Again, unless you're trying to apply for like Google, Microsoft, you don't really need to learn all of these. Do like strings and arrays, you'll be good to go. All right, people, I have crossed 12:01. See you again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye. I'm stopping the stream.
So 2 Iconic says, after DSA try algorithms.
Yeah, you can. Once you are done with DSA, you will be a lot comfortable. You will definitely get a job soon. God night. Yeah.
Satyam says, bye.
Yep. Good night, people. Thanks for joining. Thanks.